That's just my belief. I may be wrong, but it sounds like from your research, that's true.
I'm so glad you said that, because I know it's particularly popular in LA as well.
Oh yeah. Everyone's talking about microdosing and
I know.
Ayahuasca and everything.
And my concern is that...
And they're swearing by it, and it's helping them, immensely. And I'm like, cool, if it's helping you, cool. But can you try other things too that aren't changing your brain chemistry from the outside in, but rather from the inside out?
I think there's a couple of other things around that. One is that if it's not at, in a hospital or a lab under like proper supervision with qualified people, then how do you know how pure the source of whatever you're taking is? In the 60s, there were so many bad like LSD trips that happened to people. So what happens if something goes wrong and there's no one trained there that can help you? Neuroplasticity, as I remember we discussed before, is not always good. It can be bad. You obsess over a breakup. You're just wiring into your brain.
You stay in it for years, this grief.
And so can these psychedelics do that as well.
They can keep you trapped in a depressive state.
They can even they can make things more negative, because how do you know where that mushroom or whatever it is that you're taking is going to induce neuroplasticity in your brain? How are you directing that if you've got no experience of that? So that is a bit of a concern. When they did the ayahuasca research at Johns Hopkins, they used the pure ayahuasca. When you do it in ceremony, it's mixed with something that makes you purge.
Makes you throw up and feel sick.
And have diarrhea potentially as well. Yeah. So the purging...
I don't want that.
I know. I know.
Who wants to go through that?
It completely puts me off. Some people don't mind it so much, but it's done because it symbolizes a massive release.
Yes.
And that's part of...
And a rebirth.
Yes, right. Exactly. But you're just taking something that you don't need to take. You could just take the ayahuasca and have the actual mental process without purging.
Interesting.
So, I'd volunteer for Johns Hopkins, but not for the ceremony.